Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Mars coming at you over the interwaves with another StarCraft 2 cast sent in by the community to Reddit's Castit. If you would like to have your games cast by a member of the community, be it myself or any of the other fine gentlemen slash ladies, mostly gentlemen to be perfectly honest, submit your replays to reddit.com/r/castit and maybe we'll get around to doing that. Maybe not though. In this case, I took a holiday. What can I say? This is two weeks old. So, Odveta, Gogogo. I don't know which one of you submitted this, but I'm late. Anyway, on this side, we have a return, starting with a barracks first. It is Gogogo. On this side, the blue Zerg, starting with a hatch first. It is Odveta. Now this is a... it was Diamond or Master. I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't paying attention during the loading screen. You know those little portrait surround thingies you have? Well, it was Master or the other one. Diamond. Gogogo scouting his opponent, and Odveta still not being entirely sure where his opponent spawned. So the spawning positions on this map are quite interesting. If you spawn here, your opponent can spawn here, here, or here, if I'm not mistaken, or here, here, or here. No, it's here, here, or here. Yeah. And in this case, it is the middle one, which Odveta is now finding out. Ooh, going for a third hatchery so soon, with having no scouting information of your opponent. That is a ballsy move. Yeah, looks like it. You want to take that? You want to take that? 300? There we go. Alright, well, his opponent is does have 2 racks, so I suppose he could have been aggressive, but instead he's going to take out the cooling towers, meaning that he's going to be safe from initial run-bys of the Zerglings to do his own macro thing. So for Odveta, congratulations, you chose the right build against this. Not going for his cooling towers himself, content to leave them up. In fact, content to leave an overlord right here for any upshooting. Anything that shoots up to take down. This early you really only expect Reapers though, who do in fact not shoot up. Those nasty pistols don't have the accuracy over long distances such as up generally being a long distance. And checking the debris over here. We got... oh, he's going for his third command center as well, so quite... what are you shooting? Guys, what are you shooting? Ah, you're... wait. Really? I suppose he may want to shoot this in order to take it up again. I cannot imagine his objective is to cut himself off from the other income, source of income. And he hasn't scouted, so... well, he has scouted, but that was taken care of. So he doesn't know whether his opponent is, you know, getting ready to do something aggressive. This debris. Another 2,000 hit points worth of guns, of bullets he has to throw at that. As he does in fact get his factory and his starport, where Odveta is not doing anything other than droning up like a mad Zerg. Did get a spore, because you can't trust those sneaky Terrances. Did he actually... no, he hasn't scouted even a little bit. With 3 armor, I don't suppose there is much going out of there. And Gogogo moving his third command center in place. And now free to SCV on up. Now that his SCVs can indeed move back down here again. But Gogogo does not appear to be in any great hurry. There he's just start up a number of SCVs. And this Odveta sees, so that should give him the idea that his opponent has indeed spawned here, if he didn't know so already by manners of deduction of other things. 59 drones versus 30 SCVs. Well, I know mules are pretty good, but they're not that good. First medevac out. And he's not going to really do anything with it. Did he take care of this overlord? I suppose he did. Yeah, he did. Going for a marine drop. Moving on out. As his opponent, wow, is going to go for a very fast hive. Yep. What are we thinking? Ultras? Might be ultras. Getting some defensive roaches. Getting a spire. Oh, he does have the income to choose any attack path he wants, or all of the attack paths for that matter. And a second attack going on this side. And how much army does Odveta have to deal with this? Well, he has 34 army, and it's sitting in neither one side or the other side to deal with this. And he doesn't have a spore here, so his Widow Mine here would in fact be quite useful. If it's not going to get targeted down before he gets to burrow it, no, and he does move it up instead. Now there is this spore crawler in place here. It's going to kill, oh wow, going to kill that medevac with the remaining 3 marines, and 5 marines are in fact enough to kill a queen and a number of drones. But the remaining troops of Odveta, which huddle up quite nicely, making sure that they don't just instantly kill the marines, do take care of this. So 6 workers killed for a medevac. Yeah, the other one is still alive. And 10 marines. And with this, oh no, he didn't take this down, but he took this base. Meaning that if Gogogo were to take care of this, he is entirely free to do so. There is nothing Odveta can do to get here in time to deal with this. Only now getting glial reconstitution, adrenal glands right away, and his first corruptor. So there's that Ultralisk cavern. I was going to say he may choose to... Is he going to cancel? No, he's not going to cancel, he's just going to kill it. And that's 1 marine, that's 2 marines, and he kills 2 of the 4 marines. Does leave the Widow Mine here, and now, yep, there's enough here. Odveta seeing this shenanigans coming a mile away. But Gogogo is not done yet, moving into this corner over here with another drop, as he does saturate this base over here. How are we doing on? Well, we've got 1-1 for the turn, and we've got 1-1 for the Zerg. But we're about to have adrenal glands. Oh, yeah, and 2 Zerglings. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Yeah, that was quite a nice Widow Mine shot. Taking out a large number, probably that one, a large number of Zerglings. These Zerglings over here trying to prevent this Ultralisk Carrier from coming down. They do not in fact manage to do this, but they do manage to miss these Widow Mines as it gets... Ooh, that was very unfortunate for him. This Widow Mine's still there as well, and the path through isn't there, and there's no creep sped to speak of as well. So while Odveta had quite the economic opening in comparison to his opponent managed to make sure he stayed on the defensive, and now they are in fact about equal. We've got a little bit of an upgrade lead for the Zerg, but the Terran isn't in a horrible position either, getting a number of starports to pump out, probably Liberators in preparation for additional... Oh, Tech Lab. Okay. Wait, are you building a... Are you building a thingamabob somewhere? The cattle bruiser thing? Maybe not so far. Let's get an armory. Gogogo moving out with another... oh, how much have you killed now? Yep. Hasn't Odveta entirely happy to leave this base to its own devices to get killed here. Ooh, that is a nice... Taking care of one egg and 2 larvae. And these Marines taking care of the Marines. Yep. And are they going to get this base before Odveta arrives to kill him? They will not. Nope, nope. It should survive with just a few hit points left. 108. That's only a couple of spots. In the meantime, this drop over here, trying to take on that Ultralisk Cavern once again, but not being able to do so. And if you want to maybe spread your creep or your overload a little bit better, you should see this coming. But still, here is the Widowmine, now slowly up to 9 kills. Because Widowmines can't attack buildings. You know, there's that attack again. But they do splash damage, and if he's going to continue attacking or doing damage to these thing, is he going to get splash damage? Well, not enough in fact. And there goes the Ultralisk Cavern again. Does lose the medevac, does lose the Marines, but yeah. Did he get the upgrade? Did he get the chitinous plating? Yes, he did. And here they are, 6 ground carapace. And now he's going to take care of these. Oh, no, no he's not. Nope. That's quite a lot of air, even choosing to go for an air upgrade. Yeah, you don't want to go in that way. So, should realize by now that his opponent has gone mass air. Or a fair bit of air at the very least. And his opponent took down these rocks over here, whereas Odveta still does not have any, so these Marines should be able to horribly murder that base in the end. And Odveta, once again, trying to take care of some rocks and not being able to do so. Output 15. That is a very, very efficient low Widowmine. And Gogogo. Well, doing a lot of damage, playing a very interesting style of Terran, making sure that his opponent is always on his side of the map. But is Odveta going to realize that they must have walked in through here? Yes, he does, but all the Liberators are in fact in place to deal with it. No, no, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Odveta moving down this way may think it was a medevac that dropped him somewhere. 3-3 for the Zerg. But yeah, the Zerg should be mining out of stuff pretty soon. Change the location of the Ultralisk Cavern to here. And he is pretty much entirely the wrong composition to deal with this army. I mean, he's got a couple of Corruptus, and especially spread up like this. Yeah, they don't do much. If his opponent is going to safely, or is going to calmly rest over a bunch of spore crawlers on the other hand, well, I guess that would be just fine. 4th base being taken here, whereas Odveta again takes 3 bases as a matter of fact. And he doesn't know anything about that, whereas Odveta doesn't know about this base. Taking a 5th as well? No, he's not. Nope. And Odveta trying to take a base on Captain Mine, not actually being able to do so. Liberator range, which is actually called advanced ballistics. Whereas also preparing for cattle bruisers. I do not like cattle bruisers, I will be honest. I play Zerg too, and I recently, just 2 hours ago as a matter of fact, lost because the dude built battle cruisers. I should have killed him before that, to be honest, but yeah. In the end, a far larger army versus that, and I was silly enough not to remember that against this sort of thing, that Viper spell is quite good. Viper spell that has a name. Yes, parasitic bomb, there we go. And where are you? Well, hopefully Odveta is quite a bit better player than me. Yes, he does get quite a few parasitic bombs, and oh, he gets a lot of liberators. So low, but he can't finish the job. Look at all these in red and orange health. Oh my god, I'm sure a couple of them went down, but damn. And he splits off his army to move into... No, he's going to take out this French mining base first. Having his Ultralist there instead, and with 3-3 upgrades, and with... for a Zerg player, I'm really bad at these kinds of names. Adrenal glands, oh yeah, they just rip through shit, so... Odveta quite happy to throw a large part of his army away, knowing that after this, if he kills all of this, all he has to do is win the air war. And there's quite, unless his opponent managed to get in a bunch of repairs, a couple of parasitic bombs should be able to take care of this. But just to be safe, he's building a bunch of corruptors as well. Does already have a bunch of corruptors, in fact. And you wanna... Ooh, that's nice. No, that's going to be out of range. And Gogogo moves in his Banshees, which do a lot of damage, almost as much as speedlings or cracklings, or however you want to call them, to buildings, and in fact to drones as well. And where is the army of Odveta? Well, it is over here, and it is largely Zerglings, and then there are Vipers and Corruptors. Ooh, and it looks like there's a lot of Marines waiting for this one depot to go down to take care of this little base. As 2 Marines slowly take on the Spore Crawler. Bravely taking on the Spore Crawler. And Odveta is quite happy to let him do so, which is very nice of him. Building a 4th, having retaken this one for not a lot of thing. Is that actually... Nope, nope, he does move this one out of the way though. And the second Spore Crawler being taken down here as Odveta generously donates the life of that particular swarm Zerg unit to the greater good. Yep, there we go. So how many cattle bruisers do we have? We have 1. That's not going to be enough. Interesting use of the buildings blocking things, to use it in the wall. Oh, and he's going to change this into a planetary fortress as his main, actually. Is this still Captain? Oh my god, this is Commander Widowmine, 22 kills. Man, are there even any... No! Dude, you wanna morph something into an Overseer. You really do. Oh, this is a nice use. 1-1. Oh, 1-1 versus 3 cracklings. Yeah, I hardly even have to stop to go down with that. But yeah, in the meantime, most of the army of the Terran has indeed been repaired. And now it will take slightly more than just... Oh, he's taking the gold. Nice. That's one leftover spore crawler. Now, if there were 3, you would have taken out 2 or 3 of these Banshees. But as it stands, he's going to do 1 before he dies horribly. Corruptors in their place taking care of the Banshees, however. And that leaves him entirely at ease on to take most of the map. But letting a Terran sit back on 4-income bases can be very scary, as he does continue pumping out 1 battle cruiser at a time. He does move in here though, 24 kills on this Widow Mine as the Marines do take care of the hatchery. Hasn't retaken this one. Probably still thinks there's that thing. And there go 2 Vikings. So a base versus 2 Vikings. 1 Viking as he let the other one escape. But you're going to lose these Marines. You're 100% going to... No, you're not going to lose these Marines quite yet. Because they take down this route. Very nice. And now Gogogo may do Odveta the hugest favor by taking down these racks, which should let him take this base finally without too much harassment. Well, we've got 2 armies. Well, there's no money here. There's no money there. So we've got the Terran on 1 base, getting ready to retake this one, which he doesn't know has been retaken probably. Gogogo scans, no army there, but he is smart enough to scan it again, and sure enough, the entire army is waiting just there, 2 pounds. Oh, there's no medevac, so it can just move in and absolutely blast these guys. Commander Widow Mine, 25 kills. In the meantime, we still have money here. We have no money here. We have no money here. We have no money here. So also Odveta on the 1 base. 3. Oh, this might be. All right, how many of these do we have now? 2 tanks. Yep, there you go. There goes 1 battle cruiser, and he is in the base, meaning that these wings are just going to tear through everything. And where is his army? Well, here's an air army, and there are parasitic bombs. Very nice split by Gogogo, but the corruptors do follow up. Oh, wow, that was a lot of damage on a bunch of clumped up Vipers. And yeah, the main army of Gogogo remains, but other than that, there are Zerglings everywhere, and there's not enough that shoots Zerglings. You can set up liberation zones here, but even at this pace of shooting however fast you shoot, you're not going to kill everything. In the meantime, Odveta is under assault as that little ragtag of Marines is doing the same thing to him as he was doing to his opponent. But these are going to be cleaned up. 1-1 Marines versus 3-3 Zerglings. Not a fight I would like to take as a human, to be perfectly honest. Oh, and are these rocks still up? I can't tell. There's an army park on it. And all of the production of the Terran gets taken out as he tries to rebuild 3 barracks here. And more Zerglings move through here. There is in fact not. Rocks still there, but there was a command center in place. The Vikings do land in order to try and take care of this, but the Zerglings do go through that like a hot knife through butter, and it is GG. Congratulations, Odveta, nicely fought. Go, go, go. Also, nice work.